Hello everyone, this is Abhishek Mohanty and welcome to lecture number 7 of the chapter Electric Charge and Field. In the previous lecture, we had discussed about the continuous charge distribution and then we had derived an expression for the electric field intensity due to a uniformly charged ring. So, to find the electric field intensity due to a point charge, the ready-made formula is E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square, where R is the distance of the point from the charge. But when we are dealing with a continuous charge distribution, in that case we have to follow certain steps. First we have to consider a small element on that body, and then we have to find the small electric field produced by that element at the given point, and then by doing the suitable integration we can find the electric field due to the entire body. So in the previous class, following these steps, we had derived expression for the electric field intensity due to a charged ring. Today in this lecture, we will solve another problem to derive an expression for the electric field due to a uniformly charged infinite long wire at a distance small r from it without using Gauss law. ता माने आमे Gauss law use न करिकी derive करिवा. And what is Gauss law and how to use Gauss law? These things will be discussed in the upcoming classes. But today we will derive the expression for electric field due to this charged wire. Suppose this is positively charged. Suppose the wire is positively charged and its length is very large. Infinite long means the length of the wire is very large as compared to this distance smaller, and this is uniformly charged. Is that clear? So we have to find the electric field intensity at this point. Suppose the point is P and the distance of point P from the wire is smaller. तो हमें point P रे electric field रा value calculate करिबा, but without using Gauss law. So how to do it? Let us solve this question. So what are the steps to calculate electric field intensity due to a continuous charge distribution? The first step is you have to choose a small element. तो हमें कौन करिबा? Suppose lambda is the linear charge density. Suppose lambda is the linear charge density of the wire, of the charged wire. Okay. So this is point O. Is that clear? Suppose this is the point O and this is the midpoint. Now I will choose a small element or a small element of length dx. I will choose a small element of length dx, and the element is at a distance x from the point O. ता माने आमे point O रो right side रे गोटे small element choose करिबा. से small element रो length केते हबो? The length will be dx. Small element रो thickness बा length केते आसीबो? dx. And से element रो distance point O रो केते हबो? x. Is that clear? So if dx is the length of this element, then what is the charge on that element? The charge will be lambda into dx. Linear charge density into the length of the element will give you the charge present on that element. So suppose this point is A. Consider a small element of length dx at a distance x from O. ठीक है जी. ता माने आमे पॉइंट O रो राइट साइड रे एटा होची राइट हाफ, एटा होची लेफ्ट हाफ. तमे कोन कले ना पॉइंट O रो राइट साइड रे x डिस्टेंस दूर रे आमे गोटे स्मॉल एलिमेंट कंसीडर कले आ से स्मॉल एलिमेंट रो लेंथ केते dx. इज दैट क्लियर? सो चार्ज ऑन दैट एलिमेंट, चार्ज ऑन द एलिमेंट केते आसीबो? dq equal to lambda into dx. dq will be how much? Lambda into dx. So since this is a small element, the length dx is approximately equal to 0, not 0, but dx should be very very small, so that we can assume this element to be a point charge. कहीं ना आमे जानिचे गोटे पॉइंट चार्ज पाई इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड रो फार्मूला दैट इज E इक्वल टू 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट q by r स्क्वायर. तो आमे सेही फार्मूला को यूज करके आमे गोटे एक्सटेंडेड बॉडी पाई इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड को कैलकुलेट करबा. सो dx माने कोन, dx र मीनिंग होची द लेंथ ऑफ स्मॉल एलिमेंट. सो आमे dx र वैल्यू को जत्ते स्मॉल कंसीडर करबा, दैट पोर्शन विल बिहेव एज ए पॉइंट चार्ज. ओके, एंड से पॉइंट चार्ज रो वैल्यू केते बा चार्ज रो मैग्नीट्यूड केते, dq इक्वल टू लैम्बडा इनटू dx. एंड द डिस्टेंस ऑफ दिस एलिमेंट फ्रॉम द पॉइंट p, आमे पॉइंट p रे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड को कैलकुलेट करबा. सो distance of point p from the element dx will be how much? Join these 2 points. So this is 90 degree. So this is the hypotenuse in this right angle triangle. It has r, it has x. So this one will be r square plus x square square root. Is that clear? This distance AP will be how much? R square plus x square square root. And in the previous class I had told you that the electric field due to a positive charge is always directed away from it. तो जदि में लिखिबा what is the electric field due to this charge, this element, this charge element at the point P, then the direction of that electric field will be along AP, away from this positive charge element. आपको लिखिबा DE1 vector. So DE1 vector रो वैल्यू केते आसीबो 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट इनटू dq केते लैम्बडा इनटू dx डिवाइडेड बाय डिस्टेंस रो स्क्वायर मींस AP स्क्वायर. ओके, AP स्क्वायर केते हो r स्क्वायर प्लस x स्क्वायर. So write r square plus x square here. And what is the direction? Along AP, along AP. पर जदि वायर टा नेगेटिवली चार्ज होता था, then the electric field will be towards the charge or towards the charge element. तामने along PA होता था. But since the wire is positively charged, so electric field will be away from the charged body. So along AP. So this is the first step. The next step is you have to choose a second element. You have to choose a second element on the left side. आमे first element choose करथले on the right side of point O, but आमे एबे कोन करिबा, we have to choose the second element on the left side of O. एटा होची right half, एटा होची left half. त आमे बर्तन कोन करिबा, आमे उडे second element choose करिबा on the left side, on the left side of point O. And at the same distance, suppose it has point B. So first element ro distance point O ru kete thila, x thila. Similarly second element ro distance point O ru kete asibo, say same x naba. And the thickness of the second element is also dx. tamane these are two identical elements. semanakar length same and their distance from point O are also same. So what will be the charge on this element? Again lambda dx asibo, because the wire is uniformly charged. Lambda is the linear charge density, so the amount of charge present on this element will be lambda into dx. And ए जो charge element पाई point P रे electric field रो direction केमति रहिबो, along BP. This is positive charge, so electric field intensity due to this element at the point P will be away from it, means along BP. आकुम लिखिबी DE2 vector. Is that clear? And what is the distance of or what is the length of BP? It will be same r square plus x square square root. So DE2 vector रो value केते आसीबो, same 1/4 pi epsilon naught into dq means lambda into dx divided by distance square means bp square, that will be r square plus x square, and the direction is along bp. Is that clear? So this is dE1 vector and this is dE2 vector, and you can see that dE1 vector and dE2 vector, they have equal magnitude. They have different directions but they have equal magnitude. So I can write dE1 vector magnitude is equal to dE2 vector magnitude, and let us say this is dE. Is that clear? Both of them have the same magnitude. अब ये dE रो वैल्यू कहते हैं 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda dx by r square plus x square. Okay, so we have chosen two elements on both sides of O. Now we have to resolve these two vectors, dE1 vector and dE2 vector. Let us resolve the two electric fields dE1 vector and dE2 vector. Suppose this angle is theta, then this angle will also be theta because these two triangles are congruent. Is that clear? Now if you resolve these two vectors into their rectangular components, then how can you resolve it? If this angle is theta, then this angle will also be theta because they are opposite angles. Similarly, if this angle is theta, then this angle will also be theta. Sorry, these two are opposite angle and these two are opposite angle. Is that clear? So theta, theta, this will be theta and theta. Now if you resolve dE1 vector, you will get dE1 cos theta in the vertically upward direction and dE1 sin theta, dE1 sin theta towards left. Similarly, if you resolve dE2 vector, you will get dE2 cos theta in the vertically upward direction and dE2 sin theta towards right. Is that clear? And you can see that these two components, dE1 sin theta and dE2 sin theta, they have equal magnitude but opposite direction. dE1 and dE2, they are equal. We have sin theta, sin theta. So these two components have equal magnitude but opposite direction. Hence they will cancel each other. But look at the two components dE1 cos theta and dE2 cos theta. Both have the same direction, and they have the same magnitude. So these two components, they will be added out. So if we are considering two elements on either side of point O, then their horizontal components will cancel out but the vertical components will be added out. Is that clear? So if we find the electric field due to the entire wire, then there will be only vertical component. There will be no horizontal component. So what will be the electric field? What will be the electric field due to these two elements? Electric field at P due to the two elements, that will be dE1 cos theta plus dE2 cos theta, dE1 cos theta plus dE2 cos theta. And I had told you that dE1 and dE2 are same, that is equal to dE. So I लिखि परिबा dE cos theta plus dE cos theta बस एटा हे जिवो 2dE cos theta. Is that clear? That will be 2dE cos theta. So we have to find the electric field due to the entire wire. So the total electric field E केते आसीबो the integration of 2dE cos theta, integration of 2dE cos theta. And here what is dE? dE is this much, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda dx divided by r square plus x square 2 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught lambda dx divided by r square plus x square. And what is cos theta? Look at this triangle BOP, or you can look at triangle AOP. If this angle is theta, then cos theta kete asibo? Cos theta equal to b by h. So this is b, this is h. So cos theta will be r divided by r square plus x square square root. So you can write r divided by r square plus x square root or power half. And you have to give integration sign here. Is that clear? So in this integration, the variable is x. The variable is x. Is that clear? So what should be the limit of x? The limit of x will be 0 to infinity. The limit of x will be 0 to infinity. Why? Look at the diagram here. We have considered an infinitely long wire. तामाने इज वायर नहींचे से वायर लेंथ होची very large, almost means infinite. So if you choose the point O as the origin, then the right side will be at plus infinite, left side will be at minus infinite. तामाने the wire extends on both sides. So left side is at minus infinite, right side ends at plus infinite. So the limit, how to choose the limit? Here x is the variable, and what is the meaning of x? x ର meaning होची आमे जो एलिमेंट चूज करिचे से एलिमेंट रो डिस्टेंस पॉइंट O रो केते. The distance of the element chosen from point O is x. You can choose element at this point, at this point, at this point, according to your wish. You can choose the element at any position on the right side. Similarly, you can choose element at any position on the left side. तामाने आमे जो एलिमेंट चूज करिबा से एलिमेंट रो डिस्टेंस पॉइंट O रु केते हबो माइनस इन्फिनिटी रु प्लस इन्फिनिटी भितरे भेरी करिवो. माइनस इन्फिनिटी मीन्स on the left side, plus infinity means on the right side. तामाने the value of x from the point O lies in the range minus infinite to plus infinite. But here I have written 0 to infinite. Why? Because I have considered two elements simultaneously. Here you can see that the electric field at P due to the two elements. मु गोटे single element नहीं. यदि मु single element नहीं थांती, then the limit would have been minus infinite to plus infinite. But I have taken two elements simultaneously. ଆଉ से दुईटा एलिमेंट रो कंट्रीब्यूशन, नेट कंट्रीब्यूशन केते होची 2de cos theta. Since I am taking two elements, one on the left side, other on the right side, तामाने मु at a time both half रू मु element consider करूची. And that's why there is no need to write minus infinite to plus infinite. I have multiplied 2 here. Is that clear? So remember that minus infinite to plus infinite is same as 2 into 0 to infinite. Okay? And here I have multiplied 2. जदि एठी मु 2 multiply न करके यदि मु single element choose करिबी, then you can put the limit from minus infinite to plus infinite. Is that clear? But since I have chosen two elements simultaneously from both sides, from both halves, so the limit will be 0 to infinite. Is that clear? Okay. So E is equal to how much? You can cancel these two here. So we'll get lambda into r divided by 2 pi epsilon naught 0 to infinite dx divided by r square plus x square power 3 by 2. Lambda is constant quantity, r is also constant. R means the distance of the point P from the wire. So lambda r is taken outside, and here we have 2 pi epsilon naught. So these are the constant quantities. And then inside the integral symbol we have dx by r square plus x square power 3 by 2. Here the power is 1 and here the power is half, so the net power will be 1 plus 1 by 2, that will be 3 by 2. Okay. So The next question is how to solve this integration. Here the variable is x. Now how to solve this integration? So we have to change the variable here. We have to change the variable here. In this problem x is the variable. तो हमें कौन करिबा, हमें ए जो प्रॉब्लम को टिके सिंप्लीफाई करिबा. How to simplify it? Look at the triangle BOP or look at the triangle AOP. ए ट्रायंगल रे tan थीटा रा वैल्यू केते आसीबो? In triangle BOP, what will be the value of tan theta? This angle is theta. So tan theta केते हबो? P by B. This is P, this is B. So x by r will be tan theta. Okay. Now I am going to change the variable from x to theta. So if tan theta equal to x by r, then what will be x? X will be r tan theta. Is that clear? X will be r tan theta. ता माने x is a function of theta. X is a function of theta. R is constant. The distance of the point P from the wire is constant. X equal to r tan theta means if you change theta, x will change. What is theta? Theta is the angle between the line joining the point P with the element with this vertical line. So जदि हमें थीटा को चेंज करिबा, then the position of the element will also change. If the element is at this location, the angle theta will be different. If the element is somewhere here, the angle theta is different. ता माने x टा होची थीटा रे गोटे फंक्शन. So if I differentiate x with respect to theta, dx by d theta, एटा केते आसीबो? r into d by d theta of tan theta. Because r is constant, you can take r outside the derivative symbol. So dx by d theta will be how much? R. D by d theta of tan theta will be sec square theta. That implies dx is equal to r sec square theta into d theta. Now take the this d theta, multiply here. Dx will be how much? R sec square theta d theta. Is that clear? So you can see that I have changed the variable from x to a trigonometric function in terms of theta. So आमे dx value पाइले केते? r sec square theta d theta. Now let us go to find the value of this r square plus x square power 3 by 2. So r square plus x square power 3 by 2 will be r square plus x केते? x is r tan theta. So x square केते हबो? r square tan square theta. So write r square tan square theta and the power is 3 by 2. Now you can take r square common, you will get 1 plus tan square theta and the power is 3 by 2. 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So it will be r square sec square theta, the power is 3 by 2. That is equal to r cube sec cube theta. Is that clear? तामने r square plus x square power 3 by 2 place रे आमे a value put करी परिबा, and in place of dx we can put this value. So now let us do the integration. So e will be how much? Lambda r divided by 2 pi epsilon naught integration of, in place of dx write this value r sec square theta d theta divided by, in place of this quantity r square plus x square power 3 by 2 put this value r cube sec cube theta. Okay, and since we have changed the variable from x to theta, we have to change the limit also. In this case the limit was 0 to infinite. Now the question is what will be the limit in this case. So again, to find the limit, just look at what is the variable in this integration. The variable is theta. And what is theta? Theta is the angle between this line and the vertical line. Okay, and look at the limit of x 0 to infinite, 0 to infinite. इज दैट क्लियर आमे लेफ्ट साइड मध्ये एलिमेंट नैचे बट जेहेतु आमे एट ए टाइम दुटा एलिमेंट नैचे आमे गोटे 2 एटी मल्टीप्लाई करथिले दैट्स व्हाई आमे गोटे हाफ नेले अदर हाफ कंप्लीट हो जिवो त माने एंटायर वायर को नबा जहा गोटे हाफ को नेकी सेथिरे 2 मल्टीप्लाई करबा सेम जिंस सो थीटा रो लिमिट केते आसीबो ना when x was 0 x रे मीनिंग कोन डिस्टेंस ऑफ द एलिमेंट फ्रॉम पॉइंट ओ जदि एलिमेंटा रहिबो एट दिस पॉइंट तो x हे जिवो 0 x हे जिवो 0 आ सही केस रे ए जो लाइन टा दिस लाइन विल कोइंसाइड विथ द वर्टिकल लाइन तो एंगल केते हे जिवो द एंगल विल डिक्रीज टू 0 डिग्री इज दैट क्लियर जदि ए लाइन और ए लाइन coincide करिवे the angle will be 0 so the lower limit will be 0 and look at the upper limit of x infinite ता माने एलिमेंट कोड रहबो at very large distance so जते बेले एलिमेंट रो डिस्टेंस बढ़ी बढ़ी जाउची gradually the line makes some more and more angle ठीक अछि when the distance of the element is increasing from the point O this line will make more and more angle with the vertical line and when the element is at infinite distance then the line will be parallel to the wire और सही केस रे एंगल केते हे जिवो एंगल हे जिवो 90 डिग्री because we know that two parallel lines meet at infinity so the angle will be how much 90 degree or pi by 2 so limit will be 0 to pi by 2 then you have this r into r square and here we have r cube so we'll get 1 r here similarly sec square theta and sec cube theta will be cancelled you'll get 1 by sec theta here so e ro value keta asijibo lambda divided by 2 pi epsilon naught r e jo r अछि ताको बाहर को नै जिबा lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r integration 0 to pi by 2 1 by sec theta d theta and 1 by sec theta is same as cos theta into d theta that is equal to lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r integration of cos theta d theta kete asibo sin theta and limits are 0 to pi by 2 now first you have to put the upper limit sin pi by 2 minus put the lower limit sin 0 sin pi by 2 is 1 sin 0 is 0 so it will be 1 minus 0 or 1 so lambda by 2 pi epsilon r into 1 will be lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r so we found that the electric field intensity due to this uniformly charged long wire is lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r ता माने electric field varies inversely as the distance from the wire so students आमे दुटा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कले प्रीवियस क्लास रे हम सॉल्व करथले electric field intensity due to a charged ring by taking elements at a given point and then by integrating that electric field and today we derived the expression for electric field intensity due to a uniformly charged wire so hopefully you have understood the procedure or the concept behind finding electric field intensity due to a uniformly charged distribution or continuous charge distribution so that's all for today's class in the next class we'll discuss the further concepts so till then bye bye and have a nice day.